Hey guys, happy Marshmallow Monday. Today's a mixed happy Marshmallow Monday. Mondays are always the sweetest day of the Marshmallow Mondays are always the sweetest day of the week, of course. Today is my last Marshmallow Monday in Red Lion. So you'll notice it looks a little empty around me. It might sound a little echoey around me. That's because I'm moving this week. Thanks to everyone who has offered to help. I appreciate the support. And that's a lot of what this Marshmallow Monday will be about for me. It's kind of the end of an era. We're hitting a milestone. If you've been paying attention or keeping up with the Marshmallow Mondays, you know that we're moving. If you haven't been paying attention, I guess this comes as a big surprise. So yes, we are moving. This is farewell, but not forever. I'm going to keep up with the Marshmallow Mondays, although I think this is the last one for 2023, for this year, just because there's a few things to get done, and then the holidays hit, and I want to be prepared for 2024. So, as always, if you're watching, let me know in the comments down below. It's always nice to know that I'm not talking to a wall, or in this case, a window blind, which I am staring at here in the kitchen. Where do I start? Where do I finish? The big thing is, I do believe that we have found a new location. We submitted the lease application. We are not staying in Pennsylvania. We're not staying in York County. The property we have found is in Alexandria, Virginia. I have to get used to not saying we. Sandra has decided that she is leaving MarshmallowMBA, and it's for the right reasons. It's for personal reasons, and she will be missed. She was a big part of this company for the last almost 8 years, and so now some changes happening. So the big thing will be no more York County. So if you're local to Red Lion, we can still ship to you. Of course, we will still have products available online. And it's not like I'm never coming to Pennsylvania again. I have too many friends here to say that I'm never coming to Pennsylvania again. So we can, once we get up and running again, we can arrange for some type of local pickup. It will probably be closer to 83 than it will be to Red Lion. If you're in Harrisburg, if you're in Mechanicsburg, we can arrange for that too. The big news, I think, the biggest change that's happening is MarshmallowMBA will actually be acquired by a new company. The new company is 48 Blocks Fine Candy. That is, again, still small, still woman-owned, but what it's going to allow me to do is play with things that aren't just marshmallow and really exploit some products, focus on some products that aren't just the sweet treats, that aren't just the smorks, that aren't just a candy. When I started MarshmallowMBA at the beginning, part of the business plan was that this would not just be a candy company. There's so much more that you can do with confectionery than just candy. And so that was the idea behind Gamer's Edge. That was the idea behind Athlete's Edge, the energy marshmallow and then the performance and recovery marshmallow. We'll have a bigger focus on that in 2024. The Be Kind marshmallows that are entirely honey-based with no corn products in them, so even lower allergen than the traditional marshmallows that MarshmallowMBA makes. Those are something that are of real interest to 48 Blocks, and I think being in the DC metro area is going to allow us to engage with different customers. There will probably be fewer pop-ups just because of the nature of how we are growing and how we are merging. But there will be small retail space available on site. So if you're in Northern Virginia, you'd be able to come in and get products without having to pay an admission fee for an event or for a festival. big challenge for me is that, well, one, it's change. And I think I've talked about plenty that change is hard for me. But this is good change, even though it's stressful change. Not having any sales for the next 3 months as a small business, super hard, incredibly hard. Do I have a little bit of savings? Sure, I have a little bit of savings. Am I going to get through? Yes, I'm going to get through. But I am prepared to really be shut down until March. I expect that Easter will be the first new product that we have. I will have some product for Valentine's Day, so keep your eye out for that. But because we are moving physically out of state, so Commonwealth to Commonwealth, that means we have to go through a kitchen inspection with the Department of Health in Fairfax County, as well as VDAX, the Virginia Department of Agriculture. So just like back in 2017 when we stood up this facility, we're going to do the whole thing all over again. So that will be happening. The fingers crossed for that is that it goes smoothly, that it goes quickly, and we can be back up and running without a huge gap. But it is government. It is state and local government. So be that as it may. What am I doing in the interim? Well, we can't be manufacturing marshmallows. We can't be manufacturing candy for wholesale sales. I have to figure out what my retail sales plan is. In Virginia, it's a little different. Can I produce out of a kitchen that is not a commercial kitchen? I can produce for parties. I can produce for special events. I cannot produce wholesale. And as you know, if you've been following along, that is the bulk of our revenue. So it's going to be an interesting change. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to share MarshmallowMBA with a broader part of my network that I haven't really shared it with. This is a good spot to mention if you are GW alumni and you got the magazine, we're in there. So thank you to GW and the Alumni Association for highlighting us as a last-minute Christmas gift and highlighting the company. I always appreciate good press. As I've said, GW changed my life in ways I never expected, and so I'm always glad to give back when I can. Also, this is a good spot to say thank you to York County. And this is the hardest part for me because I've made great relationships here. And people have been so incredibly supportive. York County Economic Alliance, I don't know how to say thank you enough to Kevin and to Sully and to everyone there who supported MarshmallowMBA at the very beginning, especially during the pandemic. You don't know what that check meant to us at the end of 2020. So thank you for the financial support. Thank you for the emotional support and for what you allowed us to do here in York County. To Carmen at the Buy Local Coalition. You're like the brother I didn't know I needed. But I'm so happy that we became friends, and I'm so thankful for what you do with Buy Local here in York County and what you've done for MarshmallowMBA. I mean, I still remember that very first Friday when you were at York Central Market, and you were just so, I don't even know what the word is. You have just got such great vibes about you. Everything is so positive, and I'm so thankful that we've developed a relationship the way we have. And to everyone in Buy Local, thank you for your support, especially Alice and Liza with Locally Seasoned, and Michelle and Jason with State Farm. So many things that I am thankful for, and so many people that I am grateful for here in York County. You've made it very special. The last 6 years have been very, very special in creating these relationships. So thank you for that. And I'm just so grateful. So with that, See, I'm over my 10 minutes. I wasn't going to go over my 10 minutes. So with that, I'm going to wish everyone a happy Marshmallow Monday. If you have questions, if you have feedback, if you have commentary, please don't hesitate to reach out. Phone number is going to remain the same. We'll have contact. That phone number will be available. The York number will be available for at least 90 days. It forwards over to my cell phone, so it's not like you can't get to me. info@MarshmallowMBA.com. That's not going anywhere. So you can always get to us there. In the new year, I'm going to play with some things here on Facebook and on YouTube. Maybe we'll be playing with marshmallows. Maybe we'll be looking at the history of candy a little more rather than, specifically the business of Marshmallow MBA, which isn't always as fun for everyone as it is for me. If you are looking for some consulting help, maybe you're interested in starting a small business, particularly a candy-focused business or a food-based business, happy to have a conversation with you. Maybe you knew, maybe you don't remember. My previous life is all consulting, so I'm happy to have a conversation about that, formal or informal. I mean, even if it's just coffee, happy to do that. If you are looking for speakers for seminars, happy to have a conversation about that too. Hoping to do something with Retail Confectioners International in June, so hope to see you there. So with that, I'm going to do my so long farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I couldn't put the music in there. Not paying for that. We already had something pulled down because we used bad music. So with that, I'm going to wish you and your families a very, very happy holiday season. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and most importantly, a very healthy and peaceful New Year. So until we see each other again, thanks so much. Talk to you soon.